Hi, it's Kev. I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate you. You've made it halfway, over halfway. We're now in video 7, the middle of the campaign. Like I said before, there's going to be 3 phases of your campaign. You're going to have the beginning, the middle, and the end. Here in the middle of the campaign, you're going to obviously see some leveling off. You're not going to get as much growth, and you're going to start to get fatigued a little bit. Try to at least get 1 or 2 pledges a day. As long as people see that it is growing consistently and active, they will be watching in anticipation and privately rooting for you. You're going to become like a little source of entertainment for people. And it's a lot of fun. But like I said, fatigue will set in. You're going to start to feel it affect your personal life. You're not going to be getting as much sleep. Your family and friends are going to be wondering, geez, this is pretty intense. Is he going to be okay? Or is she going to be all right? Just take a deep breath. You're going to be fine. The end will be here soon. Also, when you start to get creatively drained, lean on that pre-launch folder that we put on your desktop with all the good content in it. All the stuff that you made before can be used here. Also in this phase, you'll want to pull back on the mass posts. Don't make as many posts on Facebook and Twitter. It's more about private messaging now. Now you've got a little time to private message everybody. Emails, private messaging on Facebook, on Twitter. It's all about direct contact now. Everybody is a possible pledger. Even if you don't really know them, you're just your acquaintance on Facebook, now's the time to really get to know them. So, private message everybody. If you have 2,600 friends on Facebook, they all need to be private messaged. My personal example of this in my second Kickstarter for my instrumental album, I reached almost 6,000 people with 3 Facebook profiles at least 3 times each. That's 18,000 private messages. Now that's extreme, and you would need help to do that. That's where that service that I mentioned before, the green inbox, could come into play. If you choose to use it, it does cost some money, but I found when I used it, I got 10 times the return in the growth of my campaign, so it was worth doing. Also, I run Facebook advertisements. So I have a few other things in play. Facebook advertising is an entirely different video. I want to stress this very importantly. Do not learn Facebook advertising during your campaign. That's something that needs to be done on a different time. It's a long learning curve in that, and you can waste a lot of time and money during a campaign doing Facebook advertising if you don't know how to use it. So don't learn advertising, paid advertising during the campaign. Stick to the people that you know and work on, because it's a lot. You know a lot of people. Ever since Facebook and Twitter and email marketing, you know way more people than you think you know. All right, homework. Go check out the Green Inbox website on the internet, read their literature, and become familiar with their service. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, like I said, because it does cost a little money. But knowing that you have that in your back pocket is kind of a nice tool to have. And it's also interesting just to know how that works, because if you don't hire Green Inbox to do your private messaging for you, you will be doing it on your own. You have to. The other thing that you can be doing is posting to people's walls. I do that also, where if you can't get a hold of them through private messaging, post your video straight to their personal wall. Most people are cool with that as long as it's artistically driven. And some people aren't. They'll tell you that, and then you make a little note, I will not be posting to this guy's wall again, which is fine. But you need to take chances and really promote yourself in this phase. People want to see you're working hard. Key tip. In the middle phase, Just try to get one new pledge every day. As long as that big number keeps moving upwards, people will notice. Send out, also another key tip, send out a backer update to your current pledgers. You would do this through your campaign profile page. You send up an update to them, letting them know how great things are going. And another key tip, you're going to introduce a new reward level. Something that's interesting that you haven't introduced yet. I'll show you mine. In my last campaign, I found a box of 8x10 lithographs like this from an old tour just laying around. So I said, I'm going to bring those into my Kickstarter. Everybody above the $50 range, I believe it was, got an additional signed 8x10. Also, an additional reward level that I brought in was a bonus CD. So everybody above the $35 level got an autographed CD, my most popular CD, High Love, in addition to the new instrumental one. So they got 2 CDs. What this does is it encourages people to up their pledges to get the additional rewards. So if someone were already pledging $25, for $10 more, they got this. So basically what you're doing is you're getting your active pledgers, people who have already backed your project, to up their pledges, helping you reach your goal even more. So that's the key tip. Next video is going to be video 8, the final week of your campaign. Now we're coming down to the deadline, the goal. It's going to be great. You're going to make it. Have no worries. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.